this is Queen of Vibes. I'm here to bring you intuitive messages of insight and healing through my tarot readings. Please keep in mind this is a general reading. It may resonate, only partly resonate, or may not resonate at all. You may want to watch your moon sign, your rising sign, and your Venus sign for even more insight. If you're feeling the vibes, be sure to like the video, subscribe to my channel for more content. Thank you. Hey there, my Taurus people. What is going on? This is your May 2019 general reading, okay? So, it's a general reading for my Taurus. Let's see what you guys are dealing with for this month of May, okay? This is not a love reading, but it is a possibility that elements of a love reading may come out depending on if that's important to some people or not. It is general, so it's not person specific, okay? Taurus, Four of Swords, all right? Some of you need to meditate. Some of you need to take a time out. Take a chill pill, Taurus. All right, so let's go ahead. The first card is going to represent your current energy. Okay, what is the current energy for my Taurus? We've got the Queen of Cups in the reverse. All right, next card is going to represent challenges. Anything that's challenging you or what you're struggling with. We've got the Six of Wands. Next card is going to represent any I'm sorry, I can't speak. Anything from the past that you may still be dealing with, okay? Energies from the past that either you've had to deal with or that you are dealing with still currently. And we've got the Six of Pentacles. All right, next card is going to represent what you're moving towards, the energy you're moving into or what's coming towards you, okay? The future energy. What is the future energy for Taurus, for my Taurus, May 2019? Too many things, Taurus. What's happening here? There's one card that is backwards. Where you at? Okay, I'll find it. Don't worry. What is the future energy for Taurus? Here we go. And we've got the Queen of Swords. All right, next card represents what it is that you want, Taurus. Okay, what is it that Taurus wants? What is it Taurus wants is the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. All right, next card represents internal factors. What's motivating you, okay? And this could be conscious or subconscious. What's motivating my Taurus? What's motivating Taurus? And we've got the King of Swords in the reverse. Next card represents your advice for this reading, okay? What's the advice for Taurus? We've got the Ten of Swords in the reverse. Next card represents external factors, okay? Outside influences or things that are going on outside of you. Four of Pentacles. And the next card represents the possible outcome. What's the possible outcome for my Taurus? And we've got the Two of Cups. All right, so next we're going to pull, well, I'm going to pull some clarifiers. Oh, hold on a second, guys. That, so let's go ahead and get into the clarifiers for this video, okay? Oops. All right, so first card is going to clarify this Queen of Cups in the reverse. We've got the Page of Cups in the reverse. Challenging you, we've got the Emperor. Past energies, Justice. Future energies, it's Lover's card. What you want, the Devil. Driving you, we've got the King of Swords and the King of Cups both in reverse. We've got the Four of Pentacles again. Okay, so you got the Two of Cups in the reverse and in the upright. Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. What's the deal? All right, so let's go ahead and let's get started with this current energy. We've got the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups and the Page of Cups in the reverse. So you're upset. Not upset, but you're disappointed. by somebody, by something. You're emotionally, your emotions are all over the place. They're not very balanced right now. With the Queen of Cups, this could be a woman. Could be someone who's very arrogant. Okay, for some of you, this could be two people that you're dealing with the Queen of Cups and the Page of Cups. So there's some manipulation going on here. For some of you, this looks like emotional manipulation. Um, if this is your own energy, Taurus, you're dealing with a few things. You're dealing with insecurities. You're dealing with you being a manipulative type of person. You're dealing with arrogance, okay? Um, if this is not your energy, then it's almost like be careful who you're dealing with, okay? It's almost like trusting people who are not really portraying how they truly feel about you. This is like the person who will smile in your face, but then behind your back be like, I don't know, I don't think so. And there's something with the ego here. There's some ego-driven type of behaviors here. So whether this is your ego that has been wounded, whether this is the ego of others that you're dealing with the Six of Wands here, the struggle, I feel like, is either you're struggling to find your own confidence, okay, or you're concerned with your own achievements, okay. I think that for some of my Taurus, you're really feeling, you're struggling with feeling supported. Okay, you're struggling with maintaining some type of balance. You're struggling with really being the boss of your situation, with really taking control of your own situation. And I think the fact that didn't I just put this on Do Not Disturb? Sorry, guys. I put my phone on Do Not Disturb, and it's still ringing. So you're struggling with, I think that for some of you, the fact that you don't feel like you're in full control of your situation, you don't feel as confident as you would like to, and it's not only messing with your self-esteem, but emotionally, you're just not feeling good about yourself right now. Okay? And what were you dealing with in the past that's got you like this? Well, situation, some of you, job wise, you felt like things were not fair and balanced in the past, okay? Maybe some of you are in a situation work wise where you're just not getting the satisfaction that you need from this particular job. Okay, I think some of you are in a situation where you feel like you're constantly having to either, like, I think some of you want to be more of a boss, whether it's management, director level, but you're not at that level yet. And I think it's just very frustrating to you to always have to ask somebody else. Like, you have to ask if you can get these days off. You have to ask if you can, do anything. Like, you have to ask if you can leave early. You can't just kind of move about the cabin as you would like to. So I think some of you are very frustrated right now because either you would like to be your own boss, you would like to be in a more controlling, or a more, you would like to have more control over your situation. Okay, some of you, you're having a difficult time with your boss, okay, and you feel like your boss is not very fair. I think for some of you, you feel like your boss is more unfair with you than he is with everybody else, and that's kind of messing with your confidence. Okay, now where are you going towards? Where are you moving towards? Well, we've got this Queen of Swords. So with this Queen of Swords, this is you kind of taking a little bit of that energy back. But in this particular deck, the Queen of Swords is about really focusing on not having what you want. Okay, so clarifying that with the Lover's card, I think this moves for this reading into more of a relationship type setting. Okay, not to say that there aren't some of you who are watching this that are having problems at work, because either, like I said, you have a boss that's really putting you through it right now, and it's you. Okay, they're really kind of laying it on with you. They're fair with everybody else, but not with you. But then I think a lot of Tauruses, this is a relationship reading. And this is about the fact that relationship-wise, you feel like you've done a lot of giving in the past, that you've been very giving. Some of you may have been very giving to someone who was a Libra in the past, and now you're dealing with either water signs or you're just dealing with disappointment. Some of you may be dealing with an Aries, okay? Someone who is very confident, someone who's very dominating and controlling, and they're getting what they want out of the situation, but you're not necessarily getting what you want, and you're feeling not so happy about that. I feel like some of you are also being manipulated by either friends, okay, that are more dominant than you, or a partner that's more dominant than you. And so going forward, you're realizing the disappointments. I think in the future, you're really going to be focused on the disappointments that you've had in love so far and looking for energy that's more fair and balanced in your relationships, okay? With this Lovers card, all right? And sometimes it's your attitude, especially when I see the Lovers card. It's not just about having lovers or being in a relationship. It's about the end of isolation. It's about really opening yourself up to connect and bond with other people in the kind of relationship that brings intimacy and trust and honor and respect and communication, okay? Because you see the lovers, how they stare into each other's eyes. So it's not just quote unquote a relationship, it's the relationship, the kind of relationship that you want to be in, okay? What is it that you want? Well, we've got the Three of Pentacles clarified by the Devil. So for some of you, this Three of Pentacles, okay, is about Three of Pentacles and the Devil. Three of Pentacles in reverse. I think you want something to kind of break up monotony. You want something to break up your boredom. Some of you are addicted to a particular person and you want that person because they break up the boredom for you, because they keep things interesting. But for some of you, you've got to recognize that this is a toxic connection, okay? This is a dark connection that you have with some. For some of you, this is the person that is very controlling, right? But you tolerate them because they break things up for you. It's not the relationship that you really want, though. So you got to be careful because this is like a lower level want. This is just like for now, okay? The Three of Pentacles is someone who's not really cooperating with you. All right, you don't want them because they're kind and they're loving and cooperating them. You want them because you're very sexually connected, very sexually drawn to them. For some of you, this could be someone who's really manipulating you and they've got you wrapped around their finger and you're now not able to break away. You don't even realize, okay? They're coming up in the position of who you want or what you want. So I think some of you are not even realizing that this person has really done a number on you. Okay, moving on to what's driving you, internal factors. Okay, so like I said, this can be something that you're aware of or something that you're not even aware of. Okay, so we're starting off with the King of Swords in the reverse. And this is basically either someone that was very insensitive towards you, someone that was very cruel, or someone that's had a hidden agenda. You may have a hidden agenda. Okay, you may have a hidden agenda as to why you're still kind of in this situation. You're still kind of dealing with this person, allowing this person to be in your space. For some of you, there's a hidden agenda as to why you're putting up with this particular job. And what is that hidden agenda? Well, we've got the King of Cups in reverse. And for some of you, it's because you make a lot of money or you're comfortable in this position. I really feel like some of you, it's about the money. There's a bit of selfishness here. So either you're motivated because of some form of shallowness. This is interesting. Because if this is not your energy, this is the energy. That means somebody has affected you. Somebody who is manipulating you is so in your head that you're motivated by their actions. Okay, you're not even motivated by your own actions right now. This is someone who is in your head, okay? And it does look like that. It does look like you are dealing with someone who is not supporting you, is not nurturing you, is not giving you what you need. I apologize if I call this the Queen of Cups. It is the Queen of Pentacles, all right, with the Page of Cups. In the reverse, both of them. So that still represents manipulation. It still represents insecurity, emotional insecurity because of a lack of being nurtured. And so whether this is a job, again, where you're being undervalued or treated unfairly, or this is a relationship where somebody's not treating you the way you want to be treated, but they're so up in your shit, Taurus, that you don't even realize that everything you do is based upon them. It's based upon their actions, getting a reaction out of them, you reacting to something that they did to you. Okay? Your advice. We've got the Ten of Swords in the reverse, okay? So that to me is not to get caught up in this power play. The Ten of Cups in reverse is temporary advantages, okay? And, you know, this is for money, this is power. So some of you, you know, whatever you feel like you're gaining from staying in this position, it's going to have a temporary effect. So is it worth it? Is it really worth it to stay in a situation that's only going to make you, you know, successful right now, but not really in the long term? All right. Relationship wise, again, I feel like this is warning you, stop trying to get these little victories over this person. This is a lot deeper, I should say, than you're really thinking, because you're not understanding that right now you're playing their game. Everything that you're doing is inside the game that they've established with you. Okay, Taurus? So unless you're the person who has manipulated someone and you're kind of playing the puppeteer with them and this is your energy, you're dealing with someone who's doing this with you. And either way, going for these temporary wins, this temporary power struggle, is not the best, you know, as far as a long-term result. Okay, external factors. Four of Pentacles. I think this is how people are seeing you. Okay, they're seeing you as very closed off. For some of you, this could be greedy. This could be stingy. This could be, I mean, it's double. It's a double whammy. So it's like, listen, that's really how people are seeing you, okay? We know the Four of Pentacles comes from a place of fear, a place of lack. So it's almost like holding on so tightly to something because you're afraid that you're not going to have it, or you're afraid that it's going to just flee from you. The Four of Pentacles is someone who's easily impressed by other people's money, impressed by power. You're seen as being very tied to your identity, being tied to your material successes. Okay, so, you know, here we go. Again, are you in a job that's not fulfilling because of the prestige? Okay, are you in a relationship that's not very fulfilling, but this person looks good? This person makes you look good. Okay, and people can see this. You're not fooling anyone, Taurus. Okay, people are recognizing where, you know, there's a level of shallowness here, and the devil represents the ultimate in shallowness. Okay, because if the devil is not about sexual addictions or a sexual connection, it is about material valuing yourself based on material things, right? Which is a level of shallowness. Valuing yourself based on the looks of the kind of person that you're with, or the person that you're with. Being with the person that you're with because they're a trophy, or you being a trophy for someone, okay? Um, Moving towards the outcome, we've got the Two of Cups now, twice. One in reverse, one in the upright. So what's the deal with that? Okay, well, the Two of Cups in the upright is telling us that you're looking for a relationship that may lead to marriage, or you're working on some type of friendships. You're really focused on balance in your partnerships, okay? Balance in your relationships, whether that is friendship, job, you know, friends, whatever, family, whatever that is. You would like that to be balanced. You would like to have a better understanding, okay? But for some reason, you still are having to cut through and really work out who's for you and who isn't for you, right? You're still dealing with people who are being fake. You're still dealing with people who are being shallow, or you're maybe still grappling with that energy yourself. So, Taurus, again, it's like either you're dealing with someone who's being very fake with you, or you're kind of wearing a false mask. Someone's wearing a mask in this situation, pretending that they're okay with how things are, and they're not okay. Okay, because you're holding on to dear life for something. Now, it could be someone who's holding on to you for dear life because of how you look or because of what you represent to them. So it could go either way, all right? But this is definitely a situation where there's a power play here, there's power struggles, but the victories are very temporary and very shallow. So you've got to start looking from a bigger scope, Taurus. We've got to start seeing the bigger picture and broadening out your goals, broadening, taking more of a big picture approach to the end of their finish line versus just like this week, this day. It's almost like you're just taking it one day at a time, or your victories where you're aiming at, the things that you're really putting your energy into are these shallow, short-term type of victories, okay? Now, like I said, that could be your energy or that could be the energy of someone that you're dealing with. All right, Taurus, so that has been your May general reading. I know I told you after I pulled a few cards, it looked like it was morphing into more of a relationship type reading, but it may not necessarily be someone that you're in a situation with now. It could be just what you're trying to deal with in order to move to a better place, okay? Not get caught up in that same trap that you've been caught up before. But for some of you, you're kind of addicted to that. You're addicted to the power play that comes with being with someone who is not cooperative. Someone who, it's almost like someone who makes you work for it. Some of you get caught up in that, all right? Or you get caught up in making someone work for you. All right, so guys, let me know in the comments what's going on. Like the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. That's very helpful to the channel. Make sure you subscribe and you hit the notification bell so that you don't miss a video. And I'll see you guys at the next reading. Bye, Taurus.